Have you ever heard the name Justin Amash? If you haven't, you will. The five-time congressman from Michigan is the one person that will most likely decide the U.S. presidential election in November. He was the only Republican congressman to vote for impeaching Trump on both articles of impeachment and later left the party. While currently a long shot to win, Amash's entrance into the race, along with former Minnesota Governor Jesse Ventura, has voided all previous calculations for the outcome. Why might Amash and Ventura decide the U.S. presidential election? I'm Taha Arvas, and I'll tell you why, in brief. Who won the majority of votes in the 2016 presidential election? Trump or Clinton? The answer is neither. In 2016, Clinton got 48%, while Trump got 46%, meaning 6% of American voters didn't vote for a Republican or a Democrat. They chose a third party. The last time a U.S. president won an election with a majority and a margin of victory over 6% was in 1984, when Reagan was reelected with 58%. In other words, 6% of the vote is a huge margin. If Amash or Ventura can chip off a few percentage points from Biden or Trump, they become the kingmakers. As we all know, the United States isn't a direct democracy, which means the candidate with the most votes doesn't necessarily win. Trump got 46% of the popular vote, but received 57% of the Electoral College. And that's all that matters. The Electoral College splits up votes by states, so getting the most votes in a state, even if it's less than 50%, is practically as good as winning 100% of the votes in that state. Hillary Clinton won the most votes, but Trump won the most states. In 2016, Gary Johnson of the Libertarian Party and Jill Stein of the Green Party won 3% and 1% of the vote respectively, and another 2% was won by smaller parties. Why is this important? Hillary Clinton lost Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Florida by only 1%. That's 75 delegates in total, of which Hillary needed only 38 to win the election. On the flip side, Trump's four nearest races he lost were New Hampshire, Minnesota, Nevada, and Colorado, where he lost the first three by 1% and Colorado by 5%. The total Electoral College vote here, 29 votes. Trump won 8 states with less than 50% of the vote, and Hillary won 7 states without a majority. In other words, 15 states were awarded to Trump or Clinton without winning a majority. Third-party candidates were spoilers in the awarding of 167 Electoral College votes. That's an incredible number. If we've learned anything from the 2016 election, it's that third-party candidates make all the difference. With the Citizens United Supreme Court decision, anyone can spend as much as they want to support any political party they want. But buying elections isn't as simple as spending the most money. Hillary spent $640 million in 2016, more than twice what Trump did, and still lost. Trump's strategy paid off, and whoever is going to win this year will have to strategize even more. What's stopping the supporters of either candidate from donating to third-party candidates in states that will do the most damage to their opponents? Nothing. Trump supporters could donate to Amash's campaign, where they think he'll attract the anti-Trump vote away from Joe Biden, and to Ventura's campaign, where they think he'll attract those voters that support environmental issues away from Joe Biden again. Both third-party candidates so far appear to benefit Donald Trump the most. Biden is going to have to do something he hasn't done so far in this campaign. He's going to have to reach out to Bernie Sanders voters and other Democrats who Biden's campaign attacked mercilessly and continue to marginalize, but will be critical to beating Trump in November. Right now, it's looking like an uphill battle for Biden, but November is months away and anything can happen in the interim. I'll keep you posted.